Peace, 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 love, light of healing, peace, love, light of healing, peace to the gods, peace to the earth. Y'all climb on in, climb on in. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. Climb on in the building. Yes, I'm back. I'm officially back, y'all. We got all the products on the shelf. The location is fully ready. The establishment of the herbal clinic is ready to be open, and I'm pretty excited, family. I know I ain't been live in months. It's been going down. I've been censored by YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of these major platforms. But all praises, my platform is ready. So Yahki TV is ready. The new YahkiAwaken.com is ready. It's going down, family. So I'm super excited. Y'all climb on in, climb on in. Climb on in. Yeah, I ain't been live in so long, y'all. We've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, man. A whole lot of work. Whole lot of traveling, a whole lot of everything. So, I'm back. Y'all climb on in. Peace to the gods and the earth. How y'all feeling? So, yeah, we got a whole lot of questions, y'all. But before I get into these questions today, I just want to update y'all on a few things. And, man, we got to talk about some stuff, man. There's been a whole lot of satanic ritualistic practices going on with our food and with our ingredients, man. And, if you're not aware, if you're not researching, if you don't know where your food is coming from, you can very well be partaking in satanic ritualistic activities when you eating these certain foods, because you are not researching where these foods are coming from, nor are you researching what's inside of these foods or what these people are doing to the foods that you're eating. And this is the reason why I push, local farmers market so much. And, first but not least, actually growing your own food. We have to get in permaculture and we have to get into agriculture, agreeing with the culture, and start growing our own food. Even if you just starting off with a little small backyard garden, it's good for us to get into these things, because these people are doing some things with our food that will blow your mind. And then now it's like, okay, since I'm finna bring this information out and many others are bringing this type of information out, once you get privy to the information, will you stop dealing with these companies? Do you love yourself and love your children and your culture and your family enough to stop dealing with these different companies? Or you deep into spirituality and just morality, where you won't spend your dollar and fund these Satanists, because these Satanists are doing ritualistic practices with your food, y'all. And once you really get into the research of it and how they doing this stuff, man, it behooves us to start growing our own food. That's why collective farming is so important. Collective agriculture and permaculture is so important. Learning how to sow seed, learning how to put and plant your seed inside of gardens, learning. And I'm talking about, you don't even got to start off big, y'all. You can start in your house. You can start growing stuff on your sink, around your sink. Then you can start in your backyard, something small. Then from there, you can get bigger land and keep growing and keep growing. You can connect with different farmers in different states. You can connect with local farmers in the same state. But it's imperative that we know where our food is coming from. Not only is the food killing us, but our food is not only killing us, it's actually being sacrificed to Satan, to dark demonic forces. And we're putting these things in our temples. And last I checked, our bodies is supposed to be the temple of God. So y'all climb on in and we're going to talk about it. Peace to everybody that's climbing in the building. How y'all feeling? Okay, I see Facebook in the building. I know I ain't letting nobody know I was going live, because I ain't think I was going live today. So it's all good. I see YouTube is in the building. All right, let me show y'all this stuff, y'all. Type in some nines. We're going to get this started. Type in some nines. We're going to get straight to it, y'all. Y'all got to see this stuff. This stuff is crazy, y'all. What they're doing to our food, and you don't even know it. You eating this stuff and you think, oh, just because it's vegan, it's okay. No, it's not okay. You think because it's plant-based, it's okay. No, it's not okay. You think because you read the ingredients and it said natural flavors, it's okay. No, it's not okay. I just did an interview with Black Magic 363, Brother Rich. And I was talking about Tropicana on his show, and how Tropicana, one of their natural flavor ingredients, is made from cochineal juice or cochineal extract, and how cochineal come from these little red cochineal bugs, which is a part of the cockroach family. And that's how they get that red dye. And not only that they connect with certain melanin taste bud receptors on your tongue to make your food taste like certain other foods, but it's actually come from a natural bug called the cochineal. So since it comes from the natural bug called the cochineal bug, they able, according to the FDA, they able to label it as a natural flavor. So you will read the back of this stuff and read the ingredients, and you will see, oh, okay, it's a natural flavors, but they not mentioning what's actually in the natural flavors, and the whole damn time it's a family of a cockroach. You literally sipping and eating on cockroach candy and cockroach juice, and you don't even know it because it's so-called natural flavors. So you, in your mind, only thing you doing is associating orange juice, which is supposed to be good, full of vitamin D3 and all this other stuff, and then you see natural flavor. So you automatically think that the natural flavors is something natural in the orange juice. But you don't know it comes from a whole nother species of insects called the cochineal. So you drinking bugs. You eating bugs. A lot of people don't know that you eat insects when you eat candy bars and when you eat Kit Kats and when you eat all these other things. See, it's a lot of stuff that they doing and a lot of things that they put in our foods that you have no idea of what you put in your mouth. So we got to start studying. And if we're not willing to put in the studying and research, then at least we need to just say, you know what, let's quit spending our money with these corporations and with the big food industry, and let's start spending our money with ourselves. Let's start introducing our children into seed programs. Let's start introducing one another into, agriculture, permaculture. Let's start growing. Hell, let's start with a tomato. Let's start growing tomatoes in the house, cucumbers, things that is zucchini, things that is easy to grow. And that is one less dollar that you need to spend at these people's stores and at these big satanic ritualistic food companies. Just saying. Look it up. Cochineal extract come from a cochineal bug. And if you do deep research on this cochineal bug, it actually comes from the cockroach family. Do the research yourself and tell me if I'm wrong. Now let's get into this though. This is very, very deep, y'all. This is very deep. Let me show y'all something. Now look, check this out, family. I want y'all to see this. So this is just one of the many companies that we found. And when you look at these companies are doing some very, very satanic things. Very, very satanic things. Let me share my screen with y'all. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Let me blow this up. This is a company called SENOMYX, y'all. SENOMYX. Notice the root word to this company is called sin, right? Now, if you see what they doing, they are literally taking aborted fetuses. Now, from the research that I gathered and the people that I've been talking to, they say it's aborted fetuses, but it's really not aborted fetuses. It's fetuses that's come out still alive, because in order for them to actually get the stem cells from the kidneys of these fetuses, they need the blood distilled to be fresh, or they need to get it from fresh urine of these so-called aborted fetuses. So from all of the research I've been gathering and the team that I've been talking to, and I have Lotus Research Institute, which is a team that I put together on some deep research, they are literally getting these from live embryos, y'all. They get them from live embryos, and they get these cells from the heart, they get them from the kidney, and they get it from the brain cells. And they literally call it HEC 293. And what these are kidney cells of embryonic sacs, and they take these things and they put them into your food, y'all. And the reason why they put them into your foods is because they're trying to outsell their competitors. So what they have been doing is two sides to it. They're trying to outsell their competitors, and they need to sacrifice these dead aborted fetal tissues to their god, or who we call Satan, right? Now, what they said was this company called SENOMYX, what they're doing is they're targeting the melanin receptors and taste receptors on the tongue, for you can taste more of the flavor in your food. And the only way that they can actually stimulate the taste receptors is they need human embryonic stem cells. So in order for them to get the human embryonic stem cells, they work closely like with Planned Parenthood and all these other different abortion clinics, and they get these through universities and institutes, and they're literally taking these cells and they're figuring out ways to mutate these cells and put them into all of your drinks. And we're gonna show the drinks. They put them into your foods, they put them into your candies, they put them into all of these other things for you can be addicted to the food. So what they do is on the labels now, they say low sodium content, low sugar content. But you don't know the reason why it still tastes good is because you're eating humans. Cannibalism. You're literally eating humans, y'all. Now check this out. And it talks about, it says a biochemist named Lubert Steiler. He founded SENOMYX in 1999. There's at least 4 other companies out here doing this. It says Styler returned to his professorship at Stanford University. So this is actually a biochemist out of Stanford University, and he resigned from SENOMYX. It says, but he continued to be a chairman of the scientific university or board. So this shows you what he's doing. Now check out what they're doing. It says around the year 2001, SENOMYX patented several flavor enhancers. And what they're doing is they using this for taste receptor based assay systems, right? And it's called express human cell cultures. So what I want to do is just hit on HEC 293 and show y'all what that says. It says HEC 293 cells. It says precisely HEC cells, or specific immortalized cell line derived from spontaneously miscarried or aborted fetuses or human embryonic kidney cells grown in tissue cultures taken from female fetuses. Ooh-wee. Now this actual company is called SENOMYX, right? Now look, let me show y'all some stuff, y'all, because it gets deeper. These are the people that we dealing with. Like, we got to really start studying our enemy. The whole time we've been actually, giving ourselves over into satanic rituals and not even known. So you literally been eating humans for a very, very long time, y'all. Now check this out, because the stuff is crazy. Stuff is straight crazy. Look this stuff up, y'all. Now this says, what is SENOMYX? Hold on. Let me see if I can get it down. It says, what is SENOMYX? They add it to many beverages and foods. Let's not consume this. Other products that uses SENOMYX are, look, Pepsi Cola. Mountain Dew, Sierra Mist, Aquafina water, juices like Tropicana. So not only is Tropicana selling you cochineal poison and giving you cockroach juice, they actually giving you dead babies and dead fetal tissue as well. Now you got to ask yourself this: what are we doing, and why do we need to get dead babies in our foods? Because that will make you an eater of a child. And then you go back to biblical times and you start looking up biblical verses, and you go back into ancient Kemet times, and you go back into ancient Greek times, and you go back to ancient Lemuria and Sumeria times. Notice what they was doing. They were eating their children and sacrificing their children to a demigod called Molech, to a demigod or a demon called Baal or Baal PR. And Baal PR, Molech, and Baal or Baal or Lord Mordor, all of these lords and all of these different false demigods or Satans or what you would label as a demon, they still exist till this day. And this was thousands and thousands of years ago where they was doing this and passing their children through the fire and all type of stuff like that. Start reading book 2 Kings of the Bible, 1 Kings of the Bible, and start reading about how you can pass your children to the fire, or how the creator, their creator was going to start making you eat your own babies and things like that. And then you fast forward into 2000, all the way up into 2022, and we're still eating babies unwillingly and not even knowing it. Now you know. Let's see if you're going to continue to spend your money with these companies, though. And then it's for and on the record, what stem cells does when you eat them, they mess up your eyes. A lot of people get cataracts from them. They actually shut down your kidneys. They stagnate your lymphatic system. They actually bring on a mucosal response because they irritate the actual T cells or the thymus gland cells. It's called Th2, where they actually irritate your thymus gland cells. The thymus gland cells then actually connect itself to a receptor called a basophil receptors. It gives you all types of allergens, and you have all types of allergic reactions, or what we call a lymphatic system immune response, because you're eating babies and you're eating human flesh that's not supposed to be in your body. Because not only is you're not a carnivore, you damn sure and not into cannibalism. We're not made to eat each other. We're not even made to eat simple meat. We're not made to eat lamb, beef, turkey, pork, none of that. So if you're not made to eat these type of meats, and these type of meats bring all types of arsenic acid into your bloodstream and shuts down your kidneys and your adrenals and give you all types of mutating cells that they call cancer, then you damn sure is not supposed to be eating one another. But as we see, these companies are actually killing babies. This is what they say, killing babies. But like I said, when we get deep into our research, these babies are still alive during this process, because in order for them to take the stem cells and to have a good stem cell blast, they need the culture to be alive when they do it. All right. Now check this out. We got Pepsi Cola, Mountain Dew, Sierra Mist, Aquafina, Tropicana, Dole, SoBe, Ocean Spray, Lipton tea. How many people is on Lipton tea? You thinking you just finna chill out and sip on some tea, but you actually sipping on human flesh. Ooh-wee. What gods is this sacrifice to? These are the questions that you finna have to start asking yourself. What God will have you doing that? Huh? This can't be the God of the chosen people. This can't be a righteous God. This have to be Satan. These people are big. They're global Satanists. They're into a big mass ritualistic demonic dark practice over our people. We are caught into a matrix and a spell of what they call hypnosis or illusion. This is some hocus pocus going on. We are under a mass spell, and how they keeping us under the spells is by the things that they are shoving down our mouths, and you not stopping and looking and like, hold on. What is this that they putting in our food? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I'm gonna need y'all to read that. Let's keep it going. Frappuccino, you know, your Frappuccino coffee, your Gatorade. What about all the black athletes out here that's constantly sipping on Gatorade? You are drinking humans. Ruffles, Cheetos. How many of y'all buy y'all children Cheetos? They eating humans. Tostitos, Doritos, Lay's chips, granola bars. What about the granola bars? Quaker oatmeal. What about the oatmeals? All of these have actual human fetal defecation tissue inside of it. Have you been sacrificing children to Molech? You got to ask yourself that. Have you been sacrificing children to Baal PR? Have you been sacrificing children to the fallen angel or the fallen angle of light who became a darkness? His name is Tamael. And a lot of people don't believe in God, angels, and demons, but they very real. And if they wasn't real, then why is big food industry doing dark demonic stuff like this? Huh? You got to ask yourself. Most of your frozen foods, Oreos, you know, Oreos are vegan. If you're eating Oreos, guess what you're doing? You are sacrificing because you're eating dead fetal tissues. You're eating dead babies. You're passing your children through the fire. Y'all gotta look this. I'm not making none of this up. This is just a report. I'm just reading a report. Crackers. Yes, your crackers that you have. Yes. Oreo cookies, Chips Olay, Ritz brand, A1 steak sauce. Oh, you just love your A1 steak sauce that you putting on your meat that causes all types of polycyclic heteroamines, polycyclic aromatase hydrocarbons, all these different things that shut down your system. Not only that, but you got baby fetal tissues on it. Oscar Mayer meats. Yes, it's in the meats too, y'all. Creams. Your whipped creams. Cream Whiz. Singles. Look, Capri Sun drinks. How many of us used to drink Capri Suns? I used to tear Capri Suns up when I was a little child. Didn't know I was drinking on my baby brothers and sisters. Did you know that? Honey. Maple log cabin. Molasses. Miracle Whip. Whipped cream. Nestle products, any Nestle products. The list goes on and on, y'all. I'm gonna make sure that I keep this on the screen for y'all can screenshot this because I want y'all to be able to go back to this and say, you know what? I am not spending my money with these things no more. I'm not spending my money with these things no more. They literally have dead babies inside of them. Dead babies. And when you start getting into, you know, Wicca, and you start studying dark, demonic, black magic, and you start seeing that they need sacrifice, and the highest sacrifice to Satan is innocent children. And then you're partaking in these things and you're partaking in the feast by eating these things at your table after they had a dark ritualistic practice already on them. That means you become a part of the sacrifice. So now your hands are not innocent anymore. This is not innocent. You're not innocent. You're partaking in these rituals. Not only is you killing yourself physically by eating this stuff because it's unhealthy for your lymphatic system anyway, and it shuts down your glandular highway and it shuts down your internal and eternal organs, but you're killing your spirit as well. You're doling your light as well. That look, hey, we have to really understand. I'm not trying to be a preacher here like I'm in a pulpit or something, but hey, spiritual wickedness is truly in high places. We are really fighting a spiritual war here, whether you want to believe it or not. All things starts from the infinite energetic realms anyway, and this or the force field anyway. Guess what the energetic realm and the force field really is? That's what they call spirit. See that the Bible and all these other scriptures, they just call it spirit. When you get into the scientific or the biochemistry industry that I'm in, they like to call it energy fields, biophotons, biofields, fragments of light, the energetics. You know, they want to call it everything but what it is. But we talking about spirit here. It's an invisible force that you can't see that creates all things. It's talking about a spirit. So when you really even think about it, we are really fighting a war that's wicked in high places, and we're fighting against principalities. We're fighting against these different arcades or these different druids or these different reptilian shape-shifting beings. We fighting against these royal bloodlines. We really fighting a real fight here, and they control the big food industry, just like they control your medicines, just like they control all the things that's in the black community, because we're letting these people control them because we don't want to centralize our dollar and spend it with each other. We want to keep, sucking the tit of the government and giving them all of their money for they can take care of us. And for that, what they do, they take our money, they rape us dry, and in the process of that, they suck our souls dry and they kill us. We are literally paying these people to kill us, and we're paying these people to take our souls. We're selling our souls, and we don't even see it. And we don't see it because we so drugged up off the foods. These foods are dumbing us down. These foods are calcifying our pineal glands. These foods is calcifying our whole circadian rhythm. They're calcifying our entire glandular highway, our endocrine system, or what you would call the chakras or the 7 churches of Asia, whatever you want to call it. We are being dumbed down through the foods and through the water. They're tainting the water. They're putting all types of mercury in the water, brimmium in the water, all types different metals in the water that is very, very toxic to our bodies. These are neurotoxins. The high sugar content in our foods, high neurotoxins. Everything that they giving us is attacking our nervous system. Did you know that the nervous system actually houses the spirit of the Ruach HaKodesh, or what we call the Holy Spirit? That prana, that energy that you can't see, but that life force that we know that exists is there. That has actually been imprisoned by the nervous system because they're attacking our neurological system. This is the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system, y'all. The parasympathetic nervous system is the feminine system. This is your creativity. These are your voluntary movements. Then they're attacking our actual sympathetic nervous system, which is our involuntary movements. This is your breathing. This is the autonomic nervous system. They hitting us at every which way. You can't breathe without breathing in Satanism. You can't speak without speaking Satanism. You can't eat without eating something that has something to do with these ritualistic practices. It's time for us to come together, and it's time for us to literally drain these people's pocket, because they depend on our currency or energy, or what we now call money, which is not backed by anything but currency and energy, or what you would call geographical minerals and salts like gold and silver, which still have a conductivity to it. All this is talking about electrical energy. You give money value. We are an important people, y'all. We are super, super special, and we are super, super powerful. We make the world go round, but they keep us separate with religion. They keep us separate with all the dogma. They keep us separate with different classes of intellect and different scholarship, and they make us fight one another. And the whole time while we fighting one another, we giving them our money, fueling the very war that they're creating between us. And we dying in the process. We are dying in the process, family. I'm just saying, who gonna stand up and say, you know what? I'm not buying from these stores or these companies no more. And then it gets deeper than this, because now you're gonna have to start talking about Whole Foods. Now you're gonna start to talking about Walmart, which is all these different stores that's in our neighborhoods. And these stores actually fund these people, and they are part of the same ritualistic satanic practice as well, selling you these type of things. We got to talk about it. We finna really have to talk about this, family. Check this out. It gets deeper, y'all. It gets deeper. Look at this, man. Nestle, Tropicana, Lay's, Quaker Oats, 7-Up. Yes, 7-Up, Sierra Mist. Most of your breads in the stores, Kraft Foods, Made Today Delicious, Pepsi. All of these people are selling you aborted fetal tissue in your food, called HEC cells. HEC. Human embryonic kidney cells. Series 293. It took them 293 times to get it right. That's 293 aborted fetuses. And if you want to keep it technical and get real deep with it, black melanated embryonic fetuses. Ooh, we got to stand up and stand against this stuff. These people do not deserve our currency. These people do not deserve our energy. They don't, family. They don't. Let's blow this up. Let's see if we can blow this up. And this is a whole nother list. And this get all the way down to it. The things that they want us to boycott. I'm talking about to get all the way down. It shows you boycotting cannibalism foods containing dead fetal cells. And it gets all the way into it. Pepsi, and they give you all of the names. Sierra Mist, soft drinks. Mountain Dew, soft drinks. Mug Root Beer. You know how they got root beer? Yes, all of those other drinks. Ocean Spray. Man, I can't read, it's kind of blurry. Aquafina water. What else in here? Frappuccino beverages. Lipton tea. I'm gonna put this list up, and matter of fact, I'm gonna put this list up on my Facebook, and y'all can grab it off my Facebook. For those that's not on my Facebook, I'm on Facebook under Yahki Hickman. I'm gonna put it up, and y'all can grab it off of there, y'all. Y'all need to look this stuff up, y'all. We are literally dying for the lack of knowledge because we're not studying what we put in our mouths, and we're not understanding, overstanding, and understanding that our bodies is the biological temple of God. In order for the Creator to dwell within inside of us, we must not defile our temples, and we are defiling our temples with blood ritualistic sacrifice of our own babies, y'all, of our own babies. We're eating our children and we didn't even know it. Damn, that's a damn shame. That's deep, man. Hey, that's deep. That's some deep stuff. Yes, it makes you angry when you really, really think about it. When you really think about this stuff. Let's get more into it, though. Let's get more into this stuff. Let me show y'all some more things here. I'm going to update the system later, y'all. I got you. I promise, as soon as I get up off this deal. Let's get more into this. All right, I want to show y'all some stuff. Now, check this out, fam, because it gets deeper. Now, this is literally sitting here talking about how it's talking about Satanists admit that legalized abortions is how they perform ritual child sacrifices at the Satanic temple. And then I got an article in here that will blow your mind how 10 people was actually caught and arrested in Kansas City, not Kansas City, Missouri, but Kansas City, Kansas. That was part of a 10 tribe Wicca team. That was like the covenant. It was a covenant. They worked. Look, half of them worked at Planned Parenthood. Do y'all know that they was stealing fetuses and using these fetuses in their full moon ritual ceremonies for sacrifice, y'all? Caught. Half of them worked at Planned Parenthood. So it made me sit back and say, damn, I wonder how many witches that's a part of the Satanic Wicca group that's actually doing these satanic rituals actually work for Planned Parenthood and all these other different abortion clinics. You know what I'm saying? How many witches are literally taking these cells and taking these fetuses and using them for their own will and gain due to their god, Satan? Scientists admit that legalized abortions is how they perform ritual child sacrifices at the Satanic temple. We can't be funding stuff like this. Look, and then they had the nerve to file a lawsuit. In 2020, Satanists confirmed that abortions is in fact a satanic ritual, that they want to remain protected as part of the satanic religion. In early 2020, the Satanic Temple of Texas filed a lawsuit to try to designate abortions as a religious right. Do y'all hear this crazy ass stuff, man? You cannot make this up. Then you got to ask yourself, and I'm not saying I'm against any other race or species of babies. I'm not. But you got to ask yourself, okay, what babies? What babies do they need to do this? What babies do they need to do these sacrifices? Oh, damn, they need carbon. Oh, carbon is melanin. They need high melanin content. Oh, damn, they need our children. Ooh-wee. And you got to think about this stuff, man. This stuff is deep when you really, really think about it. This is what's going on, y'all. So we gotta come together, y'all. We gotta stop funding these places. These people hate us. These people believe in depopulation control. They believe in eugenics. They believe in all of that. Why are we constantly spending our money and why are we constantly funding these people, family? We gotta really start thinking about that. We have to come together and come up with a solution. And that's the reason why me and Mama McCade out in San Diego, California, came up with the seed program. We're pushing farmers. We visiting farmers. We even started something called From Soil to Table, which is a new series we finna have out after our Netflix series drop. We dropping this series on Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and all of that after Food Forensic Investigation drop. And we getting into it. We traveling abroad. We traveling local, statewide, domestic, foreign, just showing y'all the different types of ways you can incorporate agriculture and permaculture into your families and literally become a self-sustaining family out here where you don't have to rely on somebody. Look, it was once said by the father of eugenics, Henry Kissinger. Look up Henry Kissinger. He is in control of DARPA, and he's in control of a lot of demonic, dark things that was going around when they was creating biochemical weapon warfare in Fort Detrick military base in 1970 all the way up until now. Henry Kissinger, the father of eugenics. He's known for killing millions of people, y'all, through biochemical weaponized warfare. Yes, and most of these biochemical weaponized warfare was aimed towards you. I know we talking crazy, so I'm not going to be able to keep this segment up once it get down. I'm gonna have to save it and put it on my Yahki TV because we finna get into some stuff here. But he said that if you want to control a people, first thing you have to do is control their food. That's what he said. He said if you want to control the minds of a people, first thing you have to do is control their food. He said second thing is you have to control their water resources. Hold on. So he said food, water resources. Guess what his third one is? He said you have to systematically control their education. So he said, go after their food, go after their water system, and go after their education, and you will own the minds of the people. Do you grow your own food? Half of us on here going to say no. They got us. Do you have your own untapped water reservation reserves? No, you don't. Damn, they got us. Is you self-educating your children, or are you taking them to public school systems? Half of us gonna say no. Damn, that's 3 and we out. 3 strike, they got us. So these are things that we need to actually tear down and rebuild. These are things that we need to be focusing on. I teach y'all all the time that education is not talking about you learning and getting a diploma to help somebody else's children go to school. True education is meeting the needs of your people. What do our people need right now? What is the necessity that our people need right now? Not yesterday or not tomorrow, but right now. Right now, we need our own food because the food is killing us. The food is tearing up our lymphatic systems. The food is giving us high blood pressure. The food is giving us all types of stress-related diseases. So we need to control our food. Next thing is our water supply, our H3O2 and our H2O. We need to make sure that we tapping into wells on our land, finding land and actually putting our land into private side of to the private side of business, operating in the private side of business, making sure our land is backed by trust where they can't come just take our stuff from us. And we need to actually have our own water reserves. And we need to be planting and growing fruit trees where we can drink our water from our fruit. And yet, but not least, we need to build our own institutes and start teaching our children true history, true her story, true financial literacy, not the stuff that they teaching us in public school, because we can't take none of that stuff and use it to get us out of the predicament we in today. So why are our children in these schools learning this nonsense? Just saying. These are 3 things that we can start immediately. Growing our own food. And you can do this stuff in your kitchen. You don't have to start off big, because some people start off big and then they determination and they motivation, actually start to sink within them because they don't see progress. So start off small. I challenge y'all to grow a potato this week. I challenge y'all to cut up some zucchini and some cucumbers and to grow it on your sink. I challenge you that. Get some key limes, get the seeds and try to grow some limes. Even if it don't grow, I challenge you to try to grow something. Yahki TV, we're going to have plenty of agricultural videos, plenty off the grid videos. There's going to be plenty of things you can go into Yahki TV and you'll be able to watch. And in step A through Z, from soil to table episodes, going to be amazing. But I challenge y'all to do stuff like that. I challenge y'all to start finding water that's owned by Black people. I know one right now that's in Pontiac, Michigan, not too far from Flint, Michigan. He have over 180 million gallons that actually come from a glacier close to Antarctica. They travel the pathway all the way back to Pontiac, Michigan. He pumping hundreds of thousands of gallons out of that deal a day. This H2O. I know people right now in Florida that got farms. I know people right now that's in the coast in Jamaica and different types of tropical places that's growing fruit trees. So it ain't like that we don't have the means to make these things happen. We just are incomplacent and we're very, very lazy, and we need to get off our butts, because if we look, our children are dependent on us, family. If we don't start doing something right now, we're going to look up and it ain't going to be no more of us. Straight up. This is just real talk, family. So I challenge you to grow something small. Grow something small and at least start the process. Take a picture of it. Tag it to me on my YouTube. Take a picture of it. Tag it to me on my Instagram. Take a picture of it. Just the starting process. Take a picture of it. Tag it to me on my Facebook. Let's start something, family. Let's gather ourselves together, because these are hard times that we coming in. Y'all see that the food shortages is coming. Y'all see that we are running out of water. You see that the Euphrates River water is drying up. Look, water is drying up everywhere, y'all. We looking and we seeing the signs of the time, and we still worried about kicking it in the club, wearing the best designers and all this other bull crap. When the dollar is falling, the dollar is failing, y'all. The electronic dollar is coming out. Like, we see what's going on. We see what's going on, but we're so distracted by the food. We so distracted by sex because the sex hormone is being put in the food. We so distracted and being dumbed down by the video games. We're so distracted and being addicted to radiation. They either shoving a phone in our face, or they shoving food down our mouths, or they shoving liquor or some type of drugs inside of our neurotransmitters. That is what's going on. Us as a people is under a demonic spell. Let's keep it real. Now it's time to break the cycle. It's time to break the chains. And we can do it if we just come together and open our eyes, detox and fast from all the things that we've been putting in the temple of God, because we make up the God body. We detox our body and we sit back and we say, hold on, something just ain't right here. Something ain't right, family. It's time to get it. But if y'all see that so far, type of some nines. I'm ready to get into some questions and answers. I don't drink water. H3O2 only. Me too, brother. I don't drink nothing but H3O2 only. Only fruit water. It's coconut water right here, but only fruit water. A lot of fresh fruit water is that. H3O2 only. But, you know, a lot of people don't have access to fruits. A lot of people, money is not right and they can't buy fruit. So if you can't buy fruits and you don't have access to fruits, then you're going to have to stick to the water, to the H2O, and make sure that it's natural spring water. At least you can get some electrolytes from it. And if you don't have access to fruits, or you don't have the money to get the fruits, get you some waters and get some key limes and stuff like that, chop them up, or get some cucumbers and put it in your water. That will help infuse the water and structure it as much as it can. But structure water, H3O2, fruit water only for me as well, brother. That's all I eat. That's all I eat and drink, 100%. All right, I see y'all nines. All right, let's get to it. Get y'all pens and y'all pads, family. Get y'all pens and y'all pads. Make sure y'all like this video and share it. Like I said, when I'm done, though, I'm going to save it, but I'm going to take this down because